go. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, come on, Eric.
It's Monday again. Today's really cold. I think it's gonna snow within the next few days, so I'm not looking forward to that, especially with the warm weekend we had. It's not gonna be fun. That was questionable. I ate so much today for dinner. I'm so bloated, which is good because I'm a hard gainer. I need to eat more to build muscle mass, and I didn't eat enough for lunch today, so when I went to the gym earlier, I didn't really have the energy to push it a little bit further than I could usually do. So yeah, I'm glad I ate so much, but at the same time it feels so stuffed. I see you everywhere.
This guy is so famous.
I like your. In about every 2 weeks, we have a Boiler Goat Rush team supervisor meeting, and today's the day.
It's for you.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks.
Fourth hit. You still remember our handshake? What? You remember the handshake?
I finished my first class of the day today, and then I headed to Target because I needed protein shakes or powder. I'm out of it. And I started to record, which made me realize I forgot to put my SD card inside this camera. So I couldn't record, and then I got to Target and I realized I didn't have the wallet, so I couldn't buy the powder shakes or whatever, protein shakes. So that's just a bummer. It wasn't fun skating all the way to Target, especially in this weather. Today's really cold. But I guess we'll just have to return another time. And on the bright side, I did meet with my professor this morning to discuss the resume I made last week. He's pretty happy about it. He said it's really good. The content is there. The thing there are some minor things he would change, or he suggested that I should change, and I will probably do it. He actually liked the idea of having a photo on a resume, which I was a little bit hesitant at first because a lot of people say it's not professional. It does add a personal touch to it, so I can see the appeal of it. So I'm very confident in my resume right now. I just gotta work on my website now so I can link it to my resume. I think I'm gonna head to 3rd Street and then just do my work there until lunch. 3rd Street is closer to Qdoba, and that's where I want to get lunch. I don't know if I've said this before, but a few weeks ago, my friend EJ became unavailable on Wednesday for lunch, and so I don't really want to go to Windsor Dining Court ever since then. I just saw someone I know and I tried to wave to them, and my skateboard hit I don't know what it's called, but I almost fell, and that was scary. So today is one of the rare occasions where I did not feel like climbing whatsoever. I mean, it's been a really long day. I stayed up really late yesterday to work on my projects, and then we had our last UX design studio class today, and we had a presentation. Our group was the second to last, so it was pretty nerve-wracking. When it comes to group presentation, usually I just prefer to go first and then get it out the way. Waiting till the last minute is not fun, or at least that's how I feel. This is what I'm back for. If you remember, we forgot our wallet earlier today, so I gotta go back and grab this. We just went back to Carrie to drop off the goods, and now I'm gonna go for dinner. So I'm gonna start getting into the topic of this video because I keep delaying it until the last minute, and then I realize I don't have time to cover anything. If you see that house over there, that is Kappa Delta. It's a sorority, but it used to be the house of our fraternity, which I was in last semester.
Harry, how's it going?
Isn't that the OG Purdue YouTuber?
Yep, that's me.
So, little correction, I said it wrong, or I rephrased a little bit. I was in a fraternity last semester for 1 semester only, and then I quit. And we had a house, the fraternity I was in, we had a house a few years ago, but not anymore. And our old house is now currently being rented to Kappa Delta. That's what I'm trying to say.
Am I in frame? Mr. HarryHTF.
You can see I'm clearly wearing a scarf and a jacket. That guy's from Texas, and he's wearing a short and a t-shirt. That guy's wearing a t-shirt and a short.
You think that's the easiest before?
Yep.
That's above me. These V2s over here, like I definitely think those are V2s and like I got white, black.
That was a complete one.
You did it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
We're back in our dorm. I had to go back to get my main SD card. I used the substitute one, the backup one, because I didn't bring it to the gym today. But good thing I did, because that was my first V4 climb. So in case you don't know, the boulder wall is rated on a V scale. V0 is the easiest one, V9 is the hardest one we have at Correc. And about a week ago, my friend Kyle told me that if I could do a V4 in 2 weeks, he would stop climbing. I've never done any V3. The V2 is like the best I could do. I'm very surprised I got that one. They told me that it's an easier V4, but still it's a V4, so I guess it counts. That was very interesting. I haven't done any V3 climbings. For some reason I got that V4. Obviously I'm not gonna ask Kyle to stop climbing, it's gonna destroy him. So I'm just gonna tell him be careful what you say next time. We're currently in Walk building because we have a photography club meeting today. It's a little bit later today. Usually we meet at 6 to 7:30. Today we start at 7 to 8. Because this semester we're having a little bit of a problem with reserving rooms, so it always changes every meeting. It's currently 6:30. I'm way too early. I'm the first one actually. Not even the club's moderators are here.
He's recording.
Please delete that.
We didn't say anything.
What's wrong with liberal arts majors?
Well,
Yeah.
They all got
Turn on
bullied.
record, I
I
say.
don't
Why,
remember that like at all.
yeah,
So I was-
Wajan.
Please.
Swipe
That is back time. What are you climbing
I
to?
haven't seen you. And then back straight. Yeah, there you go. And then go up. There you go. That's good.
To my left.
Next week is going to be spring break. That being said, today is the last day of school, so everyone's leaving early. It's kind of sad, honestly, because I'm used to campus being so packed in a way. This brings back like memories from 2020 when there was no one on campus. The gym closes early today too. That's why they were playing Party at the USA. Usually they always have like a closing song, and they kicked us out at 6 today. Oh my god. Oh, not again. I didn't press the record button and I just said the whole thing. Okay, let's do this again. That house over there is Kappa Delta. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I just passed by it. I saw a friend of mine in there. For some reason, I just know a lot of people in Kappa Delta. A lot of my friends are in it. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it's a really popular sorority. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that used to be our house, SigEp's house a few years ago until like people did some stupid thing, hazing and all that. They got kicked out and then we got a new people to restart the fraternity. And then that's where I got in like a year after that. But yeah, it's a really long story why I joined the fraternity or Greek life in general. You might want to check out a different video I made a while back if you want to see the whole story. But I'm just gonna go toward the end. I really enjoy being with the guy. They're really nice. They're very genuine and they're very academic inclined. So I just go well with them. But then after last semester, I was like, do I see the point of paying a few $100 just to hang out with a bunch of people? Like, I can do that outside of fraternity, and I'm not like in critical need of more friends or anything like that. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me why I have to pay to hang out with people. That's what I'm trying to say. I thought that if we're friends, we can just do stuff outside of the fraternity. I want to see what it's like. I don't want to regret not doing something when I'm like 50 years old, whatever. So I did have the experience, and I think I know what it's like. And I think I'm done with it. It's a fun experience, but like I still hang out with the guys, but just not in the fraternities. I think a lot of the dudes are gonna be living together next year. They got like a house, not like a fraternity house, but like a apartment where they're gonna live together. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's not something I want to do for the next few years. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the whole story. It's pretty cold today. It snowed earlier today, and then it stopped, and the snow was here, and then it melted, but it's still pretty cold. Alright, I'm gonna see what they have for dinner, and then I'm gonna decide where to go. Looks like Fort Dining Court, the closest one, is closed, but doesn't really matter, I have a skateboard. But yeah, we're gonna see what they have for food, because obviously spring break already started, and the schedule is kind of whack. It's never the temperature that's cold, it's more of the wind, and it's very windy right now. So in about an hour, there's a Crazy Monkey show going on. If you have seen some of my previous video, you would have known that it's a student improv show we have at Purdue University. It happens every like 2 or 3 weeks, and it's really fun. Like, they're really good at it. And this time I'm gonna be their videographer slash photographer. They invited me to record the show or take photo of the show, so I'm very excited about it. It's a paid opportunity too, so this is kind of like my first real gig. And also I am pretty close with the Crazy Monkeys too. I know 3 of them. One of them climbs, and one of them a really close friend of my close friend, so it just works out.
Backstage content. Right. EJ's not here tonight.
You are seeing exclusive content from the Crazy Monkey. This is what they're doing before the show. They're prepping everything. I think we are like 5 minutes away from opening the door. That's my friend Ronnie right there. Wait, there you go. There she is.
That's my super buddy.
Hello.
Hello. Well, not buddy. I think that's a buddy's a very broad term, but we're in the same super group for BGR.
She was.
This seat's there.
We got you a seat.
I'm kind of sick of like the build up. I'm just gonna skip straight to chapter 15. Something completely different is going on. Can I get a suggestion of the title of chapter 15?
Emily is going to be stuck in a movie. What was the last movie you saw? Twilight. Emily's going to be stuck in Twilight. Darby is slowly turning into something. What is this object that you can hold in your hand? A lizard. Darby is going to be slowly turning into a lizard. Lovely contestants here, and you're going to ask them some questions to try and figure out who they are, right? So,
What's your daily routine look like?
daily routine. Okay, contestant 1.
Yeah, I like to get up early and head into the shop, drop some dimes, just really bring stuff together. And yeah, after working that like long 9 to 5, just head back home, chill.
Wow. Very insightful. Okay, contestant 2.
Every day I get up, I go to high school. All the people there are like 300 years old. It rains, and then we go out in the woods sometimes. Sometimes we battle for our lives.
Thank you, contestant 2. How about contestant 3?
Yeah, I would call myself, an outdoorsy person. But at the end of the day, in the heat of the outdoors, I like to come inside my house and really like shed off my skin.
One of the monkeys has to be lying down. One of them has to be pacing across the stage. The other one has to be staring dramatically to the camera. And every time somebody asks a question, somebody gets hit.
Where are the shoes? 1, 2, 3, 4!
See that?
Yes.
I don't know what that's called.
Babe, can we wrap it up? I gotta go.
Just a moment, Suji.
That was a good show. Also,
It was a great show.
VIP access. These are the monkeys.
It's like we do that song, but literally just.
It is Saturday today. It looks sunny outside. It's really sunny outside, but it's actually really cold, way colder than yesterday.